Welcome to the deep dive. Today we are digging into something, well, really crucial but often kind of pushed to the side in academic writing. We're talking about the discussion section of research papers, specifically how you frame the theoretical implications. After that really long slog of research, what some researchers call that arduous journey, it feels like many authors just treat this part as a formality, like an afterthought. That's the word Geletkanycz and Tepper use. But wow, is that missing a trick?
It really is a huge missed opportunity. Our goal here today is to unpack that, to show you how this section isn't just tying up loose ends. It's actually where you can shape the real impact, the future path of your research. It's how you make your work, matter. And the core idea, the big shift our sources suggest, is seeing the discussion section differently. Think of it as this twofold thing. Kind of a paradox, actually.
A paradox? How so?
Well, it's both an ending and a new beginning. It has to do both jobs at once.
Okay, interesting. Let's break that down. An ending first. What does that really mean here? It's more than just the end, right?
Exactly. It's about bringing real closure. The best studies, they circle back, they revisit that original spark, the grand puzzle that got the researcher hooked in the first place.
Ah, connecting back to the why.
Precisely. And it's where you firmly answer that critical "so what?" question. How does your study actually change things? Does it challenge current thinking? Refine it? You need to spell that out.
Because failing to do that, failing to show a real theoretical step forward, that gets papers rejected, doesn't it?
All the time. It's a major reason for rejection. And it's also about synthesis. Taking all those findings, your data points, and weaving them into one coherent story grounded in theory.
Like that Agarwal study on corporate spinouts you mentioned. Pulling it all together.
Exactly like that. Skillful integration. But then, right as you provide that closure, that's when it becomes a new beginning.
Okay, the other side of the paradox.
Yeah. This is where you push the boundaries. You recast how we understand the theory now. It means going beyond just reporting what you found, the sort of first order stuff.
So digging deeper.
Yes, digging into the why. The underlying mechanisms, the processes that explain your results. That's where the real richness lies. And it gets even more interesting when you place your findings next to what others have found before.
Comparing and contrasting.
Right. Do your results depart from earlier work? Maybe that reveals boundary conditions or gaps we didn't see.
Or maybe they're consistent, which helps sharpen our understanding.
Precisely. Both outcomes offer new insights. Like that Seibert study on social capital, it managed to bring together different views. And here's something else, even hypotheses that weren't supported. They aren't failures.
Oh, that's a tough one for researchers. We hate admitting that.
I know. The temptation is to just, quietly forget them. But they offer really valuable clues for where theory needs to go next. Real food for thought.
Okay, so clearly this section is vital. But it sounds like it's easy to get wrong.
Yeah.
What are the common traps people fall into? The sources point out a few key mistakes, right?
They do. 3 big ones. The first pitfall is simply rehashing results. Just saying what you already said in the results section.
Exactly. The discussion isn't a summary. It's the interpretation. It's explaining why the findings matter, how they change the conversation. Your readers know what you found. Now tell them what it means.
Got it. So fight that urge to just list findings again.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the second pitfall?
The second one is meandering.
Meandering. Like wandering off topic?
Sort of. It's when the discussion of implications just touches on lots of different disconnected points without going deep on any of them.
Lacking focus.
Right. A strong discussion should really zero in on a small number of important issues and explore them thoroughly. It needs to close the loop, connect back to those initial questions you posed.
Okay, depth over breadth. And the third pitfall?
That would be overreaching.
Claiming too much.
Yeah, drawing these really big, sweeping conclusions that your data just doesn't support.
Like finding a small effect and saying you've revolutionized the field. Exactly that kind of thing. The implications have to flow plausibly, logically from your actual results. One really useful tip from the sources is to actually think about your potential implications before you even write the intro and theory.
Oh, interesting. Plan ahead for the so what.
It helps keep you grounded and ensures your whole paper is aligned towards making a contribution you can genuinely support.
Right. No claiming world peace based on a survey of 10 people. Stay grounded. So, wrapping this up then, it's crystal clear the discussion section, especially how it handles theory, isn't just the final step you stumble over. It's really the core, the place where your research finds its voice and makes its mark.
Absolutely. When done well, it answers your original question clearly, it connects to the wider field in a meaningful way, and it shines a light on something genuinely new that only your study revealed.
So, Thinking about all this, about crafting discussions that aren't just afterthoughts but real engines for insight, here's something for you to consider. What afterthoughts in your own work or maybe in your field right now could actually be powerful new beginnings just waiting for someone to articulate them?